Why did I switch from Windows to Mac? Good question. That comes down to me not PC gaming anymore. Like if you watch one of my original videos, it shows a gaming PC in the background. That was from like 2017 era tech, but it was expensive to maintain. So I used to play just strategy games on there, but I'm not gaming anymore on PC. I have switched to the Xbox. So what does Mac have that I can't get off of Windows? Well, Final Cut Pro, the professional video editor. I got the student bundle, the creative stuff. It also came with Logic Pro, which is the digital audio workstation. So that's stuff that you would use to produce music and stuff like that. It also came with a video compressor and other stuff. Max, why I wanted it is because I use a ton of Apple products already. I have an iPad, Apple Watch, Series 7. I got the AirPods Pro. That's the microphone you hear in all of my newer videos is the AirPods Pro. And so I thought, and I use an iPhone. So this is recorded on an iPhone 13. So I thought, okay, let's just get a computer like that. That way we have all of our devices in sync and stuff like that. And I could, since I create content and stuff like that, I can use my photo gallery and my notes and then back that up to the Mac and it'll pull up there. And you could also do what's it called, AirPlay and other stuff where you play one thing on one device and then it goes onto the other and stuff like that. And you share the stuff with the App Store for a Mac and iOS or iPhone, stuff like that. And then you're probably wondering, well, what about Microsoft Office? Because college people, work people, you all use that. Everyone uses all Microsoft Office. Mac has a version of Microsoft Office. You download it from the App Store and you can use it. The only downside is that Mac's Office does not have Microsoft Access, the Access program. It has Word, Excel, PowerPoint, OneDrive, and I forgot the other one. There's another one. I'm not sure if you could do Teams on Mac, but you could do the other stuff. You just can't do Microsoft Access. Another reason is the iCloud encryption and stuff like that. That caught my attention because I'm always paranoid of viruses and stuff. I don't like doing virus scans. I do that on Windows constantly. I'm always updating and doing stuff like that and doing virus scans and stuff, but I'm just paranoid of cyber attacks and stuff like that. It's also too like, where do you go on? Don't be acting stupid on the internet and then you shouldn't be fine. You should be fine. This common sense stuff. So I put my Mac on stealth mode and all these other settings. It's not enabled by default, and I prefer using Safari browser instead of a Google Chrome, because when I browse the internet, I'm not logged into Google, like my YouTube account, because Google gathers information, then they do the ad crap, and then they do all these stuff like they'll show you Amazon ads, this and that, and I'm just like, I don't want to see that. Another benefit for Mac is that you have an instant on, you have touch and face ID. So right here, you have your fingerprint reader and stuff like that. So it's more secure. A lot of people say, well, the price. This is not a gaming laptop, so you can't compare it to a gaming computer. Gaming computers win every time. What you would have to compare it to is the equivalent to Office computer or creatives, because Mac targets creatives. They want musicians, filmmakers, digital artists, that sort of stuff. Windows is more about your business or your gamer. So the closest thing you can get to a Mac on Windows would probably be the Surface line or something of that caliber and price range. Not those cheap computers you see at Walmart that are like $150, $200, because those don't have a long life, whereas Macs could last like 10 years. And if it scraps, well, you have Apple Care, and you can take it to any Apple store and they can fix it or give you a replacement. I think they give you replacements or they just fix it. I don't know how that works. And time machine backups. So you can encrypt your backups and do time machine, so you can transfer everything on one Mac to the next Mac. And it also has, what's it called? Something migration, where you could actually get your Windows files and transfer to Mac, but I'm not sure how it works because the formats for documents on Mac are different from Windows, but there are some formats that overlap and can be used between both of them, if that makes sense. So that's what's tricky about Macs as far as getting Windows stuff onto that. So if you're still using Windows and stuff like that, you may want to use the dual format for your files. That way you can read it both on Mac and Windows. I just have my formats on Mac because I don't want Windows users on my stuff. And what's it called? The touch gestures. This is probably the best touchpad I have ever used with the gestures and controls and stuff. And it works smooth. It's so smooth I actually forget about the mouse because of how great it just is. And when you buy something on Mac, it's yours for life and you get free updates. Whereas on Windows, you're gonna have to pay for each edition and keep going from there, which nobody wants to do. And also, I got it because my old Windows 10 laptop was failing and I needed something good and I didn't really trust Windows 11 yet. So I thought, okay, well, if I have an iPad and an iPhone, I might as well get the Mac. So that's why I'm using Mac over Windows. And then a lot of people say, well, you're a gamer. What about Twitch? I'm a YouTuber. I'm not really a streamer. I have a Twitch, but I'm mostly a YouTuber. Like 99% of the time, you're going to find me on YouTube. So this thing works great for video editing and stuff like that. I have Final Cut Pro, but it also has iMovie on it. So if you were to do projects from your iPhone with iMovie, you can also edit them on Mac and then post it to YouTube from there. That's one of the main reasons why I wanted that. And also because my photo gallery can be in sync with the Mac, so I can create thumbnails on Canva's website and stuff like that if I need to do that. You also have Apple Keychain, which that's their counterparts Microsoft Authenticator, but it's not an authenticator app. It just has all your passwords. So it's a password manager and stuff like that. I do not use it because I'm paranoid of the iCloud getting compromised. So yeah, and on Mac, you can also have a passcode for your Mac and have it different from your iCloud. So even if they have your iCloud, you can have your Macs separate and stuff like that. And what's it called? You can also trade in your Macs. I've never heard of Windows stuff being able to be trade-inable for new things, like how you trade in your iPhone. You can do that with Macs. And you can also FaceTime on this thing. The webcam is right here, but there's a FaceTime app as well. I'm already used to the new stuff like the menus up here, and then you got the launch pad, mission control, and stuff like that. It's what I like about it is you plug it in, you turn it on, you run the app, this and that, it just works. Whereas Windows, it may not work all the time. I don't know. It feels kind of dummy proof. That's why I prefer Mac over Windows, even though I've been using Windows all my life. So this is the first Mac. I've been PC gaming since I was like 4 years old on Windows. And 2022, I got a Mac. This is the first Mac I got. And all my years of Windows, this is easy. But then again, Windows 10 and 11 are way different from Windows XP that I grew up with. So there's your key differences, but this is mostly a creative thing and a secure thing, depending on what you're trying to do. But it also comes down to what you're doing. So if you're acting whatever, being careless online, then yeah, a Mac is not going to protect you. But yeah, that's the reasons why I prefer Mac now and why I swapped to Mac over Windows. But Windows is king if you need to do gaming, like PC gaming and stuff like that. Windows is king there. But that was all.